Hello everyone. I just want to share a couple of words of what's going on in my life because one of my intentions is to really be as authentic and as raw and as vulnerable as my life is initiating me into being. And from my perspective, very often we tend to just share the love and the light aspect of our lives, and that just creates a very distorted perception, right, of what each individual is going through. And especially when we consciously choose to go on this journey of ascension and transformation and alchemy and to be the best version of ourselves, it's rocky. It's a roller coaster, and it's okay. It's really okay. And I've been going through some of the most, I think, challenging weeks in my life these past couple of weeks, without ever even understanding that I was or am still moving through this massive death portal. And it's just taken me to a next level of mastery, of self-mastery, a next level of really, really, really loving myself, holding myself with compassion and love, even though at times all that I could do is just breathe, or not even breathe, because the anxiety and the stress was just so present in my field. And so many programs have been coming up of like self-hatred and self-shaming and self-sabotaging and not honoring all that I am. And at times it's been also really challenging to really just step out of bed and take that next step into a day that is full of unknown and uncertainty. And as I've been like walking, this is like I'm celebrating myself that I'm outside and really nurturing myself with this in the sanctuaries of Gaia. And I've been feeling so much pain and so much suffering and so much grief in my whole system and my whole body. And we're purging out so much, and we've come so far, really, as a society, as individuals, as a collective. We've come so far in this massive journey of self-mastery and reclamation of our sovereignty and of our sovereign divinity. And these last steps are, well, seemingly last steps, but these steps now where so much is shifting and the rainbow bridge is open for us to really quantum leap into a new state of consciousness. So much is arising from the collective and from our DNA on a cellular structure. We're holding so much pain and self-hatred and manipulation in our DNA, in our cellular structures. It's the remembrance of past lifetimes, of the collective consciousness of these thousands of years where humanity has been enslaved, has been programmed into these very traumatizing experiences. And it's very, 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 very challenging. And for me, I see challenges as invitations to really learn to master even more of myself and of my life, and simultaneously, especially as sensitive beings, sensitive human beings, as starseeds, as leaders of the heart, we just feel so much. We feel that pain, we feel that suffering of our ancestors and of the collective consciousness and of ourselves. And it's just challenging at times. It's challenging. And it's allowed to be here. It's this initiation to really hold ourselves in more compassion, more self-love, more self-nourishment, more abundance, more everything. And sometimes all that we can do is just take one breath, and that's a big step. One conscious deep breath might seem as a small step, or getting out of bed might seem as a small step. Yet sometimes, and actually always, those seemingly small steps are the biggest steps we could ever take, because we're telling ourselves, we're telling our guides and our souls that we are ready to take the next step, and we can ask, we can pray, we can ask for support by the beings that are supporting us from the highest realms, and by our own souls, because this is a very, very courageous journey that we're taking. And thankfully, and I'm very grateful for that, is that we don't have to do this alone. We don't have to do this alone. And we get to remember that. We can really, really, really ask for support. And yeah, just take these baby steps, because what we perceive as a baby step is actually the biggest step that we can take in every moment, because we're telling ourselves that we are ready for the next level. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that, because it's been very present in my reality, and we're purging out really as a collective so much for us to really then anchor into more of this abundance and more of the life that we deserve, the love that we deserve, but it must come from within, and it's a state of consciousness that we can choose to embody in every now moment. So as we are burning down, and as we are alchemizing simultaneously, we are really expanding, and that's the beautiful thing. Because we are just going step by step. And I love that the sun is back here saying hello as well. I'm just sending you so much love and gratitude. Thank you for being here, and whatever you're going through, just know that you are not alone, and you are loved, and you get to remember that you get to love yourself unconditionally. Namaste, beautiful soul.